Monroe. What a big one.
no power? Oh my god, that was close. Jeez. Okay, Mike is hot. Okay.
As we get ready for the second game of this doubleheader, Magnum Casafa Super League 2018-2019, we have Santos in the yellow and blue, that Brazil color, kicking from left to right. They are going up against Mountain View, kicking from right to left. They are in the green and the black. So that's Santos in the yellow, Mountain View in the green. Here at the Harbour View Mini Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica, Magnum Casafa Super League action. So we see Santos there on the ball, goes to the left back. That could be number 12, Lance Rutherford. So unofficially we are in the second minute of this game. And again, just to advise, Santos in the yellow and blue, going from left to right. They are going up against Mountain View in the green and black, going from right to left. Mountain View in possession, tries to play someone to in the middle of the field, number 6. From Mountain View, Andre Small goes wide. He turns inside from Mountain View. Ball trickles and runs to number 1, Nico Jolly, in goal for Santos. He goes upfield, cleared and collected by the Mountain View team. Still has possession but tries to do too much. Santos in possession. Both players now hustle for the ball. Number 4, Andre Hunt, committing an infringement against Odin Jack of Mountain View. Dwayne Small in midfield for Mountain View, searches, looks for a pass, and then a wayward pass. Santos on the run, but a lunging foot from Mountain View defense kicks the ball behind for a corner for Santos in the 4th minute of play from the left hand side, to be taken by a right footer. Let us see if they can steal something out of this one and score the first goal of the game. A good corner comes across, headed clear by the Mountain View defense. A miss kick by the Santos player. Mountain View try to break, but Santos coming back to take possession. Now with their central defense, comes to the right back, takes possession, goes inside, probably a kind of wayward pass, but it's then collected by number 12. That's Lance Rutherford. He goes to the line. It's midfielder Clive Jarrett, I think, who searches downfield, but this should be collected quite easily by Dwayne Cole in goal for Mountain View. He comes to the left hand side. Number 20, Chadwick Malate for Mountain View. Number 10, O'Dane Jack tries to beat two. A searching pass. Nico Jolly, I should say, will collect quite easily. Just to name you the starting lineup for both teams. Santos as the home team. In goal, number 1, Nico Jolly. Number 12, Lance Armstrong at left back. Central defense, we have number 15, Jeffrey Grant, and number 3, Tremaine Simpson. Playing right back, we have number 4, Andre Hunt. In midfield, on the left hand side, we have number 9, Clive Jarrett. Number 42, Sheldon Jones. In center, also in center, number 14, O'Garthy Henry. And on the right hand side, we have number 8, Sherton McPherson. Up front for Santos, we have number 10, Shai Smith, and number 11, Okino Alid. On the other side of the field, we have Mountain View in green. They are represented by number 4, Dwayne Cole in goal. At right back, we have Shamar Bailey. Central defense, Tim Marley Lawrence. We are number 18 and number 8, Bernardo Russell. At left back, we have Damon Downer. In central defense, or in central midfield, a good searching chance there from the Santos player. But in midfield, as I would have saying, number 11, Steve Ingram on the right hand side for Mountain View. In central midfield is number 4, Tyree Small. Also beside Tyree Small, we have number 6, Dwayne Small. And at the left midfield for Mountain View, we have Chadwick Malate. Up front for Mountain View is number 10, O'Dane Jack, and number 19, Antonio Russell. Officials in charge in the middle of we have referee Keeba Williams. On the closer side, we have Lorenzo Bennett. On the farther side, Ricardo White. So we now see a throw for Mountain View midway their own half on the left-hand side. I'm sure that throw should be taken by number 13, Damon Downer, the left back. He gets a return pass, turns it inside to number 4. That was Tyree Small, but a good touch there. Good touch by Tyrone Small again, but intercepted by the captain Santos. Check some numbers here for Santos, because I'm thinking I'm seeing number 5 on the field, Shaquille Batiste, based on what I'm seeing in the match card. Also seem to be someone wearing the armband, so let us double check that information as we have gone unofficially 8 minutes into this game. Magnum Casafa Super League, sponsored by Magnum, Bobby, and Sunshine Snacks, brought to you on ISN, Island Sports Network. You can get at islandsports.net. A good searching pass down the right hand side. He should take possession of this Santos player. Let us see what he does with it. He comes inside. Clear for Mountain View. They will now try to clear their lines, given away. Santos in possession. It falls quite nicely, but intercepted by the Mountain View right back. That I think should be Shamar Bailey, who clears and gives a throw to Santos. On the left hand side, midway the Mountain View half, he throws it in, collects a return pass, looks around, hesitates, dribbles inside, gets some option there. Central defender comes right to his right back, Andre Hunt. Hunt looks up, turns it inside to number 10. That's Shea Smith. Smith's effort was intercepted. Mountain View clears the line, comes down the right hand side. So a throw there from Mountain View on the left hand side. Collects a return pass, makes a searching pass down the midfield. Coy Jolly comes up front and collects in his lime green outfit. Right back, number 4, Andre Hunt, dribbles, has some space. Goes down line to Shea Smith. Smith trying to take possession, the ball went outside. Unofficially 10 minutes into this game here at the Harborview Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica. It is Santos in the yellow going up against Mountain View in the green. A searching pass to the right hand side that should go to Steve Ingram. Ingram takes possession, makes another good pass inside the midfield, and an immediate touch and shot from Antonio Russell, I think that was, but he had more time and more space and could have waited, taken another touch to see if he could have gotten closer to goal. So number 42, Sheldon Jones, holding and waiting, and then after waiting, having all that time, he then makes a loose pass outside. So it's Mountain View with possession, with one-touch ball. He shoots from far, but a very poor shot. No trouble for Nicoy Jolly in goal for Santos. And in that so colourful gaze, you can't miss. Mountain View clears the line, and it goes out for a throw on the right hand side for Santos to be taken by the right back Andre Hunt. He throws downfield to number 9, Clive Jarrett. Sheldon Jones takes possession, goes to his centre back. Centre back looks around, comes to his right back Andre Hunt. Hunt misplaces this pass. No, that's not Hunt, I should have said. Could have been number 3, Tremaine Simpson. But the ball is now cleared upfield, intercepted by Mountain View, falls kindly for Jeffrey Small, but he had made a loose pass. So referee Keeble Williams looks around, and we could have seen that Sheldon Jones trying to also clear, actually endangered his own teammate, seemed to be number 15 Jeffrey Grant. So originally I saw the 15 and thought it was 5, so it seems to be 15.
And you have a moment, can you speak about what the Super League is? It's the second division, and how teams can get to the Premier League from Qatar, because some people are asking.
So this is the Magnum Kasafa Super League, and this is what you'd consider to be a second division league across the island. So the winner of this Super League in one confederation here would go into a playoff with some teams in the other confederation across the island, and then those teams can qualify for the Red Stripe Premier League. A searching pass, but a bit over it by the Mountain View number 4 Tyree Small, and collected quite easily by Nico Jolly. But as I said, the Red Stripe Premier League in Kingston, in Jamaica, is the Premier League, and then the teams across the island who plays in different confederations plays in normally what you would call their Super League. The winners of each of the Super Leagues in each confederation will then go into a playoff to qualify for the National Premier League. An infringement there called by referee Keeba Williams against Santos. Mountain View trying to make something of a possession they have, but that searching pass, and both defenders actually failing to communicate for Santos and could have brought themselves some trouble. Number 13. So that was number 3 and number 15. Tremaine Simpson and Jeffrey Grant of Santos failing to communicate and could have gotten themselves in some trouble. Number 20, Shadwick Malte has possession. He finds the running left back, that is Damon. Well, he squares, and Nicoy Jolly comes and puts a hand to the ball and clears and gets rid of the danger for Santos. Now in position of the right back. He tries to go to his midfielder. Sheldon back first, but ball hit on the hand. And now we see referee Keeba Williams calling a halt to the game as goalkeeper Nico Jolly probably could have gotten himself a little twitch or a little injury while coming to clear that ball. So the medical team is now onto the field. So it's doubleheader being played here at the Harbour View Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. It's the Magnum Casafa Super League. In the first game of the doubleheader played earlier, we had Real Mona and Maxfield playing out to a 1-1 scoreline. And unofficially, after 17 minutes in this, the second game of the doubleheader, it's still 0-0 between Santos in the yellow and Mountain View in the green. Mountain View now inside their own half, and an infringement called against Santos just inside the Mountain View half on the right hand side. So a free kick to Mountain View. Turns it inside, finds number 4. That's Tyree Small. Goes and gets himself some space, tries to make himself some space. He comes to the left hand side, turns it inside and makes a loose pass, but it will come quite kindly to number 13, Damon Russell. He fumbles the ball, and then we see again Santos being called for an infringement midway their own half on the right hand side. Referee Keeba Williams runs over, indicates what I saw to have been a direct free kick. So we have 2 Mountain View players standing over the ball. What can they do with this? Could this be the first goal of the second game in this doubleheader? Mountain View in green and black, Santos in the yellow and blue. Referee Keeba Williams walks away, indicates with whistle, and for a direct kick, Mountain View shoots. It hits off the wall, doing their job. It falls around to the back post. He tries to do a bicycle kick, intercepted. Mountain View still in possession, but he's given away. Cleared up field. Right back for Mountain View tries to clear Shamar Bailey, but keeps the ball on the field. tussle between the left back for Santos. He throws it upfield. Again, there's another throw just at the half line. Santos in possession, makes 2 good passes. He turns, and referee Kido Williams calls an infringement against the central defender from Mountain View. Mountain View central defender, one being number 18 Timarle Lawrence, the other being number 8 Renardo Russell. But here's a free kick, a quick one, but referee Kido Williams indicates to the Santos player that I was going to try and indicate for the 10 yards, so you will have to do it over. Is he going to take something direct to see if he could get beyond the Wayne? And he does. And it goes high and wide and into the billboard. And the spectator shouts at him to tell him that the Super Bowl is finished from Sunday. That could have been a goal in a Super Bowl game. Dwayne Coley kicks upfield, but a poor one, taking possession for Santos number 11. That's O'Keen Allen. Santos still in possession. A good searching pass, but can he get to this one? Mountain View has to clear. It goes out and far away. Can they get back to this one? It's 21 minutes into this game, and we probably could be going into a little ball trouble here, as the ball went far and wide of the compound, but we can see Nicoy Jolly taking the one from behind the goal and getting it. So I throw for Santos midway the Mountain View half on the right hand side. Santos trying to make something of it. A quick break here, but an infringement by the Mountain View player, trying to make sure that the Santos number 4, I think it was Dwayne Hunt or Andre Hunt, was not given all that space and an opportunity to square. So it's a corner for Santos on the right hand side. For Santos. Free kick, I should have said, and I put it in a goal. A clear, clean header for the Santos player, finding himself in some space, but his poor header goes wide of the upright. So Dwayne Coley in goal for Mountain View breathes a sigh of relief, as he was far away from that one, and that could have been the opening goal in the second game. He clears downfield. Mountain View given a free kick here by referee Williams for the infringement committed by the Santos player, and unbelievably the Mondona gives the ball away to Santos immediately. Sherlon Jones in possession. He then gives it away and is beaten quite easily. Ball comes to Andre Hunt. Mountain View now gets possession of the ball. They try to make an attack going. So number 20 gets a chance. Chadwick Mallet tries to go around his man, but a stretched leg from the Santos player. Clears the ball behind the goal line. So Mountain View now has a corner from the left hand side. Let us see what they will do with this one. Unofficially 24 minutes into the goal, as they recovering. Clive Jarrett gets up and goes back a short, poor corner, and Santos clears for a throw. So Mountain View will have a throw midway the Santos half on the left hand side. Unofficially 25 minutes into this game. Santos in yellow, Mountain View in green. Score is at 0-0. He tries to beat, but then after squaring and the ball being cleared back in his direction, number 20 Chadwick Malate heads the ball out and behind the goal line, so it's a goal kick. The Santos now over to the left back, he goes down the line. Intercepted by the Mountain View defense, so there's a throw on the left hand side to Santos, taken by the left back Lance Rutherford. He turns it inside, then it comes further to the right back, that's Andre Hunt. Hunt tries to go down the line, looks and makes a nice outside pass to number 10, that's Shea Smith. Smith tries to B2, still in possession, he's blocked, he turns again. He's asking or waiting for that player to come to him. Good turn inside by Andre Hunt. Number 9 Clive Jarrett offers himself for some assistance. What will he do with this one? He goes back to his central defender. Central defender number 15 Jeffrey Grant, looking a bit heavy around the waist. Ball will come out. Mountain View losing out, but then getting that ball. Sheldon Jones, he goes across and finds Sherton McPherson. Square to the back post. Swinging a leg was the number 11 Joaquin Holland. A good touch there from number 4 Tyree Small, but the ball was intercepted by the defensive player for Santos. So Mountain View now with a throw on the left hand side. So we see Clive Jarrett collecting. He goes back to Andre Hunt, back to Jarrett. Hunt then turns it inside to Tremaine Simpson. Simpson goes across to Jeffrey Grant. Grant in possession, looks, he goes left to Lance Rutherford. Ball intercepted. Grant now under a little pressure. Mountain View trying to lock Santos down. We see some poor passing there from Santos until the ball falls favorably for Nikolai Jolly, who now goes to his central defender. Defender tries to dribble out, he comes to the right, but Andre Hunt goes to Clive Jarrett. Jarrett pass to Jones. Jones back to Jarrett. Jarrett looks up and tries a ball to Hunt. Hunt has a little space. He turns it inside to Shea. Shea then turns it around to Clive Jarrett. Jarrett, a searching pass, but Sherton McPherson was not going for the run. So Dwayne Coley takes possession, throws it out to his central defender Ronaldo Russell. Russell tries to find someone, but it's intercepted by Clive Jarrett. Jarrett in possession, goes to Shy Smith. Shy Smith is tackled by ball bouncing around. Clive Grant takes possession, he loses out to Mountain View. Interception number 10. Ordain Jack. Jack comes back to help out his team. Clive Jarrett for Santos covers that ball outside and gets his teammate through to be taken by number 4 Andre Hunt in the right back position. He looks downfield, throws it to Shy Smith. Smith is hustled by 2 players, but the ball will now come to Russell, Antonio Russell. He makes a pass, the ball switches to the right hand side to Steve Green. I think that was Stephen Green for Mountain View. Intercepted. So an offside call against Aquino Allen. I would think Mountain View in possession just inside their own half, intercepted by Santos. Santos now in possession just inside the Mountain View half, goes outside to probably that's Aquino Allen. Allen tries to come inside, but then he hustles and hustles, makes a shot at goal that is blocked by the Mountain View defense. So it is a corner from the left hand side for Santos, unofficially in the 31st minute of this game. It's a Magnum Casafa Super League with associate sponsors Bobby and Sunshine Snacks. The second game of a double-header. Score still at 0-0. What can this bring about in this? A long one, hard one, headed towards goalkeeper Dwayne Allen. Shouts keep, and his defense allows the ball to come through to him. Runs across the top of his area, looks downfield, launches this one. Jeffrey Grant, I should say, making a call and then getting a clear header to head the ball. Feel it's again intercepted by Mountain View out on the right hand side. Tries to get his man going, but intercepted by Lance Rutherford. Rutherford tries to dribble through, but was fouled by the Mountain View player. Referee Kiba Williams blew immediately as he saw no advantage going Santos's way and gives Santos a free kick about 10 yards inside the Mountain View half on the left hand side. So left back Lance Rutherford will try to swing this one to the center at the area of the Mountain View defense. Ball cleared easily to the by the Mountain View defense. Jeffrey Grant gets possession. He comes wide to the right hand side. A good searching pass. Finds Shea Smith, who turns his man quite nicely and shoots at goal. A soft shot though, and collected quite easily by Dwayne Coley, who bowls it out to the right hand side. Santos now gets possession, intercepted by Mountain View. Turns it inside. Ball seems to have gone to Dwayne Small. He comes to the left hand side and finds Damone Downer. Downer goes down the line trying to find Antonio Russell, but intercepted and cleared by number 3 Tremaine Simpson of Santos. Referee Kiba Williams calls an infringement against number 20, Chad Mallet of Mountain View, and gives him a card that we'd call a yellow card for unsporting behavior. Foul. So that's the first card of the game. It took 34 minutes for referee Keeber Williams to go to his pocket. It has not been an aggressive game. Some soft tackles, but that one was hard and aggressive. So number 11, Joaquin Allen, tries to work his way down the line for Santos. Now to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to find Jones. Jones tries a looping pass. It falls quite nicely for number 4, Andre Hunt. He has a chance to score. And clearly Jarrett should score. Joaquin Allen got a clear opportunity. He should have just locked his ankle and kicked into that ball. So it's a 3 against 2 and a timely interception for Lance Armstrong to help Santos out of that position, as it was a 3-on-2 player per player developing in favor of Mountain View, but a timely interception, I said, by Lance Armstrong, blocking the through pass, the ball going out, and it's a throw from Mountain View, just about at the half line on the right hand side. So there's 2 ball on the field. Referee Keeber Williams throws one to the half line to the assistant and the match official to take possession. Mountain View throws the ball downfield and gets a second throw midway the Santos half on the right hand side. A softer throw by the right back, number 14, Shamar Bailey, and then a searching pass, but he's called for pushing. Referee Keeber Williams indicates to him that it was an unfair advantage he was trying to gain by pushing the player away. So it's no way free kick to Santos, I should say. Nico Jolly takes it quite quickly to his central defender, that's number 3, Tremaine Simpson. Simpson passes infield to Jeffrey Grant. Grant looks up and tries to finds a searching pass to Allen. Can Allen get through with this one? And he does, but intercepted by the Mountain View player. A timely one, that is, I should say. Here is Chad Mallet, who got a foul, a good turn and pass and beat. Does he try to beat his man? A good interception also from Tremaine Simpson, central defender for Santos. And we could hear referee Carlton Spanner Dennis asking the official on the line here if he didn't see that. I think that was Lorenzo Bennett, who is on this side. A good pass to the right hand side should find Jolly. He turns it back. Stephen Ingram, but I think he should have gone to goal, so it's now 3-on-2 for Santos. 2-on-3 for Santos, that was, I should have said Mountain View, but the ball went back quite easily to goalkeeper Dwayne Coley, who collects and throws to his defender, Chadwick Mallet. Makes a loose pass. Tremaine Simpson goes down Smith to Shy Smith. Smith takes good control, tries like Barrett turns around, turns back the other side, gives it now to Tremaine Simpson again. He looks upfield, asking his team to search and give him some space, and he just ruffles the ball downfield, intercepted by the Mountain View defense, given away. Shy Smith still in possession, using his left foot to take possession. Good left footer. And a poking foot there from Chad Mallet. Gives Santos a throw on the right hand side. About 20 yards from the touchline on the right hand side. Mountain View in possession. And number 19, Antonio Russell, runs Jeffrey Grant. Jeffrey Grant gives it to Nicoy Jolly. Jolly goes back quite easily to Jeffrey Grant. Grant looks and tries to find Allen, intercepted. Shai Smith takes possession and they try some good 1-2 touch there from Santos, but the ball going out of play after being cleared by the Mountain View defense of Lance Armstrong in the left back position for Santos. Mountain View gets a throw, takes possession midway the Santos half on the right hand side, gives away the ball to Santos player. He beats his man quite easily and seemed to have been going goalwards. Was fouled and referee Keeba Williams goes to his pocket for the second time unofficially in the 40th minute, and I would think that card went to number 11. It could have been Stephen Ingram possibly, or was it number 14 Shamar Bailey, but a second caution issued by Keeba Williams. One each for each team. I would say not two cards issued to Mountain View. Andre Hunt in possession. What will he do with this one? By Shai Smith. Smith leaves it to Jones, but Jones tries to find Andre Hunt. Too hard and too wayward. Goes out of touch and a goal kick to Mountain View. Dwayne Coley puts it to his central defender, who then kicks it upfield. Jones tries to find number 11. That's Aquino Allen. Seemed to have been Santos there running away on the right and on the left hand side. He's called for an infringement. The Santos player seemed to have accidentally stepped on the leg of the central defender Tremaine Lawrence of Mountain View. So a spot kick given to the Mountain View team inside their area. Player getting up, stepping away gingerly. So keeper Dwayne Coley takes possession. So Dwayne Coley is again given the chance to start this game unofficially in the 42nd minute. Clears it downfield. Armstrong protects the ball and gives a throw to Mountain View. Jeffrey Grant clears upfield. And a searching pass there to Shai Smith. Did it fall quite easily, and he tries. You could see his intention. Seeing that Dwayne Coley was about 10 yards from his goal line. So Shai Smith tried to loop the ball over his head, but it was a little bit too low, or still too low, and not hard enough. Coley collects, bowls it out earlier. So it's now Allen, Santos right back. Seems to be going over his own two legs, his own feet. Shai Smith trying to do too much, losing the ball. Now Mountain View trying to break through the middle, and a good searching pass out to the wicket. But Nicoy Jolly comes and collects and saves the day for Santos, and there are two players, Santos players down. First, there's one inside his own area on the penalty spot. He's helped up by his player, while the attacking player for Santos is being attended by his medical person, referee Keeble Williams. So we hear referee Keeble Williams having a conversation with the coach of Santos, Carlton Spanner Dennis, about some null calls, while the coach of Mountain View, Jamai Pettigrew, has a conversation with his player, number 4, Tyree Small, while he refreshes himself. So referee Keeble Williams will now drop the ball just in front of Nico Jolly in goal for Santos and allows him to restart the game. So the player down for Santos earlier was Andre Hunt. He's now at the half line and will await the referee to indicate for him to come back onto the field. Lance Armstrong makes a searching pass that is cleared by Mountain View. Santos now in possession, turns and beats his man, and another foul committed by Mountain View. First foul being called by Keeble Williams, as he said there was no advantage gained for Santos. Tremaine Simpson will take this one. Or that was Jones. Santos trying to work his way. And he turns 2. What can he do with this one? Comes across goal, but a little bit hard. Shai Smith takes to the races to take possession, but he misses out. And it is now with the Mountain View player. He turns it inside. Second pass to Dwayne Small. Small makes a loose pass. And number 11, Keno Allen shoots to goal, but a soft touch collected by Coley. Ball now comes downfield. Clive Jarrett takes possession for Santos just inside his own half. So referee Keeble Williams has seen enough of this game, and after 1 minute of added time, referee Keeble Williams has brought this first half to an end. It's the Magnum Casafa Super League, also sponsored by Bobby and Sunshine, is brought to you by Island Sports Network. You can get to Island Sports Network at islandsports.net, where we stream local Jamaican football. And coming to you from the Harbour View Stadium, it's Santos 0, Mountain View 0. We'll have our regular 15 minutes break. Then we'll get back to second half action in the Magnum Casafa Super League 2018-2019.
so me ready back again. Peanut, oats, blend. Breathe, 30 gal, I'm at 11%. King tell Sue, tell Shem, 2 gal, 1 time, call it. Missy Bocopina, Missy Bocopina, Missy Bocopina, Jones have dogs and the Della Vega dogs. Stop, bang, stop, man, them. Gala been up in a 9 and in a 10. Seminar go get up there again. Can be rougher than a man with rubber band. As we come, so me ready back again. Peanut, oats, blend. Breathe, 30 gal, I'm at 11%. King tell Sue, tell Shem, 2 gal, 1 time, call it. Get the oats, get the supplement. Get the nuts, get the nothing egg. Blend it up, turn it on your head. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Chacha boy, Julia sleep in a freak. I'm full of me, I'm kick like Jackie Chan. Let's get phenomenal. When you get it from a party, them cars, anytime. No brother, when you shop at Thailand, every girl to whistle. Check guys, fuck up the so they think. We fans, you want me a chacha boy, and be a chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Be a chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Every morning a girl in a me go back from me left. To the latest as me now. Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. Chacha boy, be a chacha ni so go away. If you're king, you just buy a brand new beamer. I mean, no wear clothes for boy set up dinner. Baby, for a gama, me fit them in a style them different. Me not just like Tina. Me everybody a go hard in the team. Even girlfriend to come out and shoot for the mountain. From Africa, all the way to Kingston, Jamaica. You know I go do different. Dancing, man. Everybody was a dancing, man. Dancing, man. Everybody was a dancing, man. Dancing, God, I say. Big up to Bobo. Everybody know ding dong. Run this country. People love the way rivers dance and moving up. Everybody pre-win at the party. Y'all have touch for me body. Everywhere ding dong and rivers go. Play smash up, you know. Play smash up, you know. Everybody will have vibes. Everybody feel good. Pan a hole, you know. Pan a hole, you know. Every time we touch. Catch this new dance. Everybody now dancing me now. Everybody was a dancing me now. Dancing me now. Everybody was a dancing me now. Everybody started.
So as we get ready for the second half action in the second game of the doubleheader, if you're just joining us on Island Sports Net, this is the streaming of local football in Jamaica on Island Sports Network. In the first game played earlier in the Magnum Casafa Super League here at the Harbour View Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica, it was a 1-1 scoreline between Real Mona and Maxfield. And now on field in your view, it is 0-0 in the second game. First half finished. We are going to the second half. Now we have Mountain View in the green and black going from left to right. Santos in the yellow and blue going from right to left. And we go into the second half of the second game. Mountain View going downfield. Intercepted by Santos. Jones in the middle comes to number 11. That's King Smith. Intercepted by Mountain View. Tremaine Simpson being called for that foul. So a searching ball in the midfield. Lance Rutherford will have to clear his line for Santos, as you had a lurking O'Dean Jack. He now has a chance, he shoots, but a very poor shot. And Nico Jolly, in his lemon green outfit, collects and clears upfield. Santos now in the center circle. He goes out to Shea Smith, he steps over the ball. Can he make something of this one? Controls, he turns a little bit quick on his feet. Lance Armstrong squares, and Santos has an opportunity, and he kicks high above the bar. He probably should have tried to stay on his feet some more, but he went down before even kicking the ball. Ball goes behind, and is trying to get the ball now. Keeper Dwayne Cooley takes the ball around in front. So we have medical for Santos running onto the field. So the player runs to the touchline. Number 3, that's Tremaine Simpson. Seemed to have a little niggle on his right leg. Shamar Bailey in the right back position looks upfield, makes a searching pass. Intercepted by Lance Rutherford from his left back position for Santos. Number 11, Joaquin Allen collects for Mountain View. Jeffrey Grant collects and clears for Santos. It's now in the air. And number 8, Sherton McPherson for Santos. Shai Smith goes in field to Sherton McPherson. What will he do? He goes right to Clive Jarrett. Clive Jarrett tries to get a second pass. We make something of this one. Santos, number 11, what does he do? He's pushed into the sideboard. Lance Armstrong comes a good square to the back post. Goes over to the other side of the field. What will this man do? He loses possession and tries to do too much. That seemed to have been Shamar Bailey. Andre Hunt, I should have said, for Santos. Giving away a throw. Ball comes over to number 11, Aquino. Stephen Graham should have said for Mountain View. Aquino Allen for Santos takes possession, he gave it. So now we see Clive Jarrett coming forward, makes a searching pass. Intercepted by the Mountain View team. Stephen Graham trying to take possession from Mountain View but losing out. Clive Jarrett passes it to Jeffrey Grant. Jeffrey Grant goes to his second in command, Tremaine Simpson, central defense. comes in the midfield. Clive Jarrett collects, comes back to his captain, number 15, Jeffrey Jarrett. Jeffrey Jarrett comes less for Lance Armstrong. Armstrong goes back to Grant. Grant goes to Jarrett. Jarrett goes to Simpson. Santos searching for an opportunity to go forward, but the ball is cleared quite nicely. And could have fallen. Mountain View now with the opportunity to try and clear their line, but referee Keeble Williams brings the game to an halt, as it appears as if the Santos player fell awkwardly. But he's now up and seems to be okay. Oh well, Tremaine Simpson was just returning to the field, so it must have been Shamar Bailey who came inside to play central defense while he was out. Jeffrey Grant goes around and clears. Damon Downer had collected that one for Mountain View. Mountain View in possession, intercepted now by Jeffrey Grant. Gives to Jarrett. Jarrett goes out to McPherson. McPherson lost the ball. It's now Mountain View in possession. Armstrong stood his ground and cleared that one. But Jolly comes, calls his name Jolly, runs and collects and tries to get his player going. Intercepted by the Mountain View defense. Andre Allen makes himself available. Hunt, I should say, makes himself available on the right side. What will he do with this one? The dribble stops, comes back inside, plays and waits, and then McPherson gives away that one. Mountain View will now break. He tries to beat his man with speed, overruns the ball and gets it back. A very wayward shot, a loose shot. So it's now with Jones. Jones tries a searching pass outside, intercepted by the Mountain View defense. Falls to Lance Armstrong. Armstrong goes to Shea Smith. Shea Smith finds Okina Allen. Allen has the ball. What will he do with it? He turns back, gives it to Armstrong, who will just wait, looks, and goes to a nice pass to Jarrett. Jarrett comes to Jones and Jones shoots. But it's a bit wide. But good one-touch play there from Santos. 3 good one-touches created an opening for Jones, but his shot was wide. Mountain View now in possession, plays to his defender, gets a return pass. Seemed to have been Dwayne Small. No, that wasn't Small. It could have been Tyrese Small, the other Small, I should say. A throw to Mountain View on the left-hand side, just at the halfway line. Referee Keeble Williams caught there. So number 6, Dwayne Small, now in possession. Makes a searching pass to number 4, Tyrese Small. Tries to get his teammate in action, but it was intercepted. So Mountain View now just inside their own half. Goes to his left back, Damon Downer. Downer makes a searching pass. Bounces for Armstrong, who will just clear down the line. Falls quite easily for number 11. That's Stephen Graham. He goes inside. Number 6, Small, has possession. He waits, comes outside to number 14, Shamar Bailey. A good square there, but behind this team, Jarrett collects for Santos, he goes outside. Jarrett again gets a return pass. Comes into Shy Smith. Shy Smith tries to get a good one touch. He goes and gets it back outside. What will he do with this? Shy Smith fumbles and falls. Clearance, so Mountain View takes possession. Number 10, that's Odin Jack. But then quick intercepting tackle from number 42, Sheldon Jones. For Santos, Mountain View playing some good one touches. On the outside has possession just inside their own half and a searching pass, a good through pass. Will he get to this one and beat Joe? Jolly, he did get to that one before Jolly. But number 9, Antonio Russell, rather than just taking his time and just rolling the ball over the head of Nicoy Jolly and into an empty goal, he kicks hard and high, and the crowd let him know how silly he was. A golden opportunity for Mountain View to have taken a lead in the 57th minute of this game. Will they pay for it now as Santos goes on the attack? Lance Armstrong gets a return pass and he makes a good square to the center, but a little bit behind this team. And Mountain View defense collects and clears. And Jeffrey Grant asks his team to take their time as they get 8. A good fight there by number 11, Okino Allen. So Shamar Bailey, number 11, Stephen Graham, I should say, try to stop that one. And the crowd laughs because Okino Allen threw Shamar Bailey to the fence in a standing possession of the ball. So now by 11, Stephen Graham runs for a short pass and Bailey clears up field. Will come to Lance Armstrong for Santos. Okino Allen goes to Jones. Jones goes back outside. And a good effort from number 11, Lance Rutherford. Seems to be a very young player. Makes a quick shot to Clive Jarrett. Jarrett comes across, headed to goal. We now have, and then it's a 2-on-1. Mountain View running away. He overruns the ball. And now it's 2-on-5. All Santos defenders are back. And he loses that one. So I'm sure his team and his coaching staff would be very disappointed in all that he has done. They got a glorious opportunity some time ago and they got another one. And they threw away the ball. It is now Shy Smith for Santos dribbling inside the center circle. What will he do with this one? He goes past 2. He's using his speed. And a good defensive tackle there from Lance Armstrong, then intercepts this one. Jarrett in possession, he goes inside to number 14 for Santos. That's Ogarty Henry, earlier I should have said. So the game coming to life unofficially in this, the 68th minute. Both teams opening and going for a goal to take the lead. That's creating a little bit of space in the defensive area of both teams. So a substitution here. Ugarte Henry of Santos made his contribution and is now off. He's replaced by number 19, Shamar Walsh. So that's number 19, Shamar Walsh. Number 19, Shamar Walsh in place. Ugarte. And number 42, Sheldon Jones. Hitting one from 25 yards, but that's nothing. So it's Mountain View going down the left-hand side. Huntley is shadowing his man, who falls to the ground. Hunt taking possession. Goes outside to the right-hand side. Should have found that Sherton McPherson. Mountain View, they're pressuring Santos as they fail to clear their lines, giving Mountain View an opportunity to get behind the ball. Santos now in possession. Jones playing back to the central defender, Tremaine Simpson. Simpson comes across. That should I said. Hunt comes across though. Number 19, that's Shamar Walsh getting his first touch. What is he going to do with this? He goes inside to Sheldon. Sheldon is called on the right hand side by Shamar Sherton McPherson. So Lance Armstrong will take this one, tries to find Shahai Smith. Unofficially, we are in the 64th minute in this, the Magnum Casafa Super League, also sponsored by Bobby and Sunshine Snacks. Clive Jarrett heads that one upfield for Santos. Shai Smith has a chance. He doesn't take possession. He brings the defender under pressure. Referee Keeble Williams calls an infringement against Shai Smith. Holy calls for that one, collects, goes to the left hand side. He finds them on Downer. Downer comes back to his central defender. Seems to be number 8, Renardo Russell. But his ball is cleared outside and it will be a throw to Santos just inside the Mountain View half. And Santos gives that one away. We see a substitution here. So we see number 18 going in for Santos. Going in an attacking position. Let us see who comes out. Should be number 11. Aquino Allen, I would think. Shy Smith. And a swinging clearance from number 18, Tremaine Lawrence for Mountain View. Then he goes down. And real true sportsmanship. You see the Santos attacking player trying to help the defensive player for Mountain View. So if you're just joining, you aren't missing any action at this point in time. We are unofficially in the 67th minute in this the Magnum Casafa Super League. A player is down. Mountain View player is down as referee Keeber Williams looks over. And the real thing is that it is Shy Smith of Santos who actually is administering some help to number 18, Timarley Lawrence of Mountain View, who now walks off to the field, off to the side of the field. And that's the basic rule of football. The moment the medical person comes on the field, the player who is treated has to come off the field. He'll then wait and indicate, and the official will call him back onto the field of play. So Lawrence, Lance Rutherford, now makes a wayward effort from Sheraton McPherson of Santos. He played a good 1-2 with Lance Rutherford and Clive Jarrett, but then he was wayward in his shooting. Created no problem for Dwayne Coley in goal for Mountain View, who now kicks upfield from the goal kick. And number 15, Jeffrey Grant, clears for Santos, goes downfield to Mountain View, then clears back upfield. And number 4, Andre Hunt, clears out for Santos. So Mountain View gets a throw on the left hand side. Sheldon Jones gets possession. Andre Hunt now with the ball, he's under pressure. He clears downfield and kicks the ball into touch. So it will be a throw for Mountain View, about 10 yards inside the Santos half on the left hand side. Ball now thrown to the line for the Mountain View player, the left back. That seems to be Damon Downer. Shows it downfield. Referee Keeber Williams on infringement. Call a foul in favor of Santos. They will now give them an opportunity to clear downfield. Oh no, it was a throw that he indicated. Thrown downfield, intercepted by number 6, Small. Small plays the ball, comes across. Mountain View in possession. And he kicks wildly from about 35 yards. No trouble for Nicoy Jolly in goal. And the Santos player is down on the farther side of the field, inside his own half. And his own teammate administering. Some treatment. He's now up. And we'll soon get back to the action with Nico Jolly to take his goal kick. He's in that bright lemon green outfit as we approach the 71st minute of the game. Jolly kicks upfield. Number 6, Small, clears. Mountain View in possession, intercepted by Santos. Jones passes to Jarrett. Jarrett goes wide. down the right hand side, intercepted by the Mountain View defense. Sheraton McPherson takes possession. He goes to Andre Allen. Allen makes a searching pass, but that's collected quite easily by Dwayne Coley, who comes to the edge of his area and throws it to his left back. Left back goes down the line to his left midfield. Left midfield comes in tight to Small in central midfield, but his pocket is picked. And now Santos is on the attack. Loses possession to Mountain View. And there's a tussle for that ball. And Santos will get a throw just inside their own half. Andre Hunt in the right position will throw. Throws it downfield to the substitute. I think that was number 18 who came on. He beats and he comes across, intercepted. Shai Smith hoped that one would have come in. So Sheldon Jones, and he shoots, but wayward and wide. So Santos seems to be making the better decisions. Midway their opponents half, and we see a double substitution for Mountain View. Substitutes coming in are number 7, number 20 seems to be the player going out. That was Chalik Malta, is replaced by number 7. Other player coming out seems to be number 19, Antonio Russell. He's replaced by number 15, so the two substitutes in. Number 7, Shane Edwards. And number 15, Kobe Bell. Unofficially in the 74th minute. So Mountain View will win a throw. So Mountain View, a poor pass there. Mountain View now losing out. A searching pass down to the substitute number 18 for Santos. Roy Everly, the substitute, in for Santos. So that's Roy Evelyn, the substitute that actually came in for number 11, Okino Allen. So Santos with a corner to defend. Mountain View taking this one from the right hand side, and an opportunity to take the lead. A very poor one. Santos now tries to run out and clear their lines. Number 19, the new substitute in. He tried to do too much, but referee Keeble Allen said he was fouled in the process. So that was Shamar Walsh wearing the number 19 jersey. He was fouled by the Mountain View players, winning a free kick. Lance Rutherford clears downfield. Sheldon Jones, I should say, having an opportunity. Gets it to Shy Smith. He loses the ball trying to do too much. Interception for Jeffrey Grant. He finds his right midfielder on the outside. He squares, and the bounce could be trouble for him. The Mountain View defense collected quite easily by Dwayne Coley in goal from Mountain View. He bowls the ball downfield. The Mountain View he should have played that ball long time, as Stephen Ingram had sprinted free and low. So a very long and searching 50-yard pass by Clive Jarrett, and a very rushing Sheraton McPherson, I think it was, reaching the ball just ahead of the Mountain View defender, who raised a high boot and was called for a foul. So let us see what Santos will make of this. This one is about just beside, about 10-12 yards from the goal line and 10 yards inside the field, so it's not too far from the edge or the angle of the goal area for Mountain View. And it's a position of a dangerous free kick. Let us see what comes out of this one. And he goes to the near post. Very poor decision there from the Santos player. He gave his team no chance. And I'm sure Coach Carlton Spanner Dennis would be very unhappy with Roy Everlin, I think it was, who took that one. So referee Keeble Williams has asked so another substitute brought in for Santos seemed to have been the injured Tremaine Simpson, who is out, and he's replaced by number 16 Romar Beckford. So that's number 16 Romar Beckford. Romar Beckford, number 16 for Santos, replacing number 3 Tremaine Simpson, who seemed to have been injured earlier. Santos now with the ball dribbling inside the scene. A good pass there. He has a chance and goal. Let us see what he does with it. He had 2 more steps that could have been taken, but he tried to shoot from just about the edge of the D and miss kick. But it was a real good effort of one touch between himself. That's number 18, Roy. Could have been Roy Evelyn. And Shea Smith, a real good, sensible and intelligent touch by Shea Smith, just to swing the ball between his own legs out of the way of defender and into the path of a on-rushing Roy Evelyn, who should have, or was it Shamar Walsh? He should have taken a little bit more time. So Sherton McPherson takes up the throw. Lance Rutherford asking for it. He leaves it for Lance. Lance throws it to Shea Smith. Shea Smith comes across, but it seems to be going outside. Shea Smith under pressure, but just trying to give his team a chance by squaring the ball to the back post. A little bit too much forward and with that little bit too much pace, and it runs behind for a goal kick. So Dwayne Coley takes it to his central defender, then it comes to his right back Shamar Daly. Bailey then goes and finds a good searching pass to number 4. That's Tyrese Small, but a recovering Clive Barrett, who seems to have fallen in a central defensive area. So there seems to be a little change in positions for Santos. Clive Jarrett seemed to have come but a little bit more in central midfield and making some searching passes. A offside call against Mountain View, deep inside the Santos half, close to the goal line on the left hand side. So I think Lance Armstrong will be the one to try to go upfield. He clears upfield, ball drops somewhere near the half line. Good control here by number 6 Allen. It's a throw here for Mountain View. Goes in center field for number 6 Allen. Allen turns. Let's see what he does with this. He makes a good pass, intercepted by Jeffrey Grant. Mountain View in possession. Now friends number 4. That's Tyrese Small. Intercepted by Jeffrey Grant. Lance Rutherford. He comes to Shea Smith. Shea Smith is hustled and is robbed. Jeffrey Grant, the captain. So a little wording and tussle there on the field between Odane Jack of Mountain View and Jeffrey Grant of Santos, referee Kiba Williams. So number 11, Stephen Ingram, gets a caution from referee Kiba Williams. So referee Kiba Williams calls both players, who seem to be doing more talking than playing. Warns both about their actions and their speech and tell them to get on with the football. We have unofficially 5 minutes left in regular time in this the Magnum Casafa Super League here at the Harbour View Stadium. So ball being cleared up and down. So Mountain View on the attack on the left hand side. Andre Hunt watching his player. And then it. And a chance. A good block there by goalkeeper Nico Jolly coming out and blocking a shot from Mountain View player and keeping his team in this game. It was a clear opportunity for Mountain View to have taken a lead with 4 minutes to go, but good blocking action from goalkeeper Nico Jolly in goal for Santos, and the game still remains at 0-0 unofficially in the 78th minute. You're watching local football from Kingston, Jamaica. It's the Magnum Casafa Super League, brought to you on Island Sports Net, courtesy of Island Sports Network. And they also transmit the Red Stripe Premier League. And you could buy the Red Stripe Premier League for $3.99 from Island Sports Network, with 50% of that money going to the club, to the 12 clubs that participate in the Red Stripe Premier League. So this is added local football courtesy of Island Sports Network. So good chance the Mountain View running through the ball, but Nico Jolly will come and collect quite easily. So Santos staying alive over the last 3 to 5 minutes. Clive Jarrett probably doing too much, bringing himself under pressure. Lance Rutherford also trying to do too much and bringing himself under pressure. And Jarrett tries to find that which he did. Sheraton McPherson takes possession, goes back to Jarrett. Jarrett turns his man twice, then goes to Lance. Lance tries to beat his man, and Sheraton McPherson beats two of them quite easily. Gets a return pass that was a little bit wayward and long. And a very sneaking pull from Lance Armstrong on the number 11, Stephen Ingram from Mountain View, but that didn't get away from the official on this side, Lorenzo Bennett. So he calls for an infringement. And number 6, Dwayne Small from Mountain View looks. We are in minute 89. Can he put this one on the penalty spot and someone finishes it? It's a bit too short and the header comes back to him. Small, he tries to take possession. He comes to the outside to number 14, Shamar Bailey. Bailey goes nicely down the line to number 11, Stephen Ingram. He just needs 2 touches. He comes across. And O'Dane Jack tries to make something of it, but referee Kiba Williams saw an infringement and calls for a free kick for Santos in the yellow, with goalkeeper Nico Jolly in his lemon green, and he will kick to clear his line from his penalty spot as we approach the 90th minute of this game. Brought to you on ISN, Island Sports Network, and you can catch us at islandsports.net, where we bring you the Red Stripe Premier League from Jamaica and the Super League out of Kingston. This game being brought to you from the Harbourview Stadium, as we see Jamaya Pettigrew, coach of Mountain View, indicating to assistant Lorenzo Bennett that he wants a last minute substitution going in number 9. Fernandez. He replaces number 11, Steve Green. So that's number 9, Fernandez. He'll probably just see 2-3 minutes of action as keeper. Nico Jolly goes downfield for Santos, cleared by the central defender from Mountain View. So Santos has a throw. It's taken quite quickly to Shai Smith. Shamar McPherson, or Sherton McPherson, tries to be two-man. He goes across, and little or no chance for Dwayne Coley. It was going over his head towards the back post, but just a little bit wide of that far post and into touch. So Coley lives to fight. He clears to his left midfielder, who comes inside but too wide and hard. Shamar Jones have this one. Sheldon Jones, I should say, have this one and wins a foul. Santos gets a foul midway the Mountain View half on the right hand side, and we can see Lance Rutherford, the left back, going across and asking for this one. He has had a good enough game. Let us see if he can create the magic moment in added time. I'm sure anybody who, if he scores here, it could very well be the dagger in the heart of the Mountain View team, coach and their players and supporters, because there probably would not be enough time or much time left in this added time for Mountain View to get back. 30 yards out, and the other player, it wasn't Lance Armstrong but number 18, I think, or 19 for Santos, Shamar Walsh, but it went high, and no trouble for Dwayne Coley in goal for Mountain View. I'm sure referee Keeble Williams would have looked at his watch recently to see what is going to happen. Mountain View in possession, tries to find number 10. He turns it downfield. Jared tries to go outside. Keeble Williams indicates a throw to Mountain View. And now referee Keeble Williams brings this game to an end. So after 90 minutes of action in this, the Magnum Casafa Super League 2018-2019, in this, the second game of the doubleheader, it's Santos 0, Mountain View 0. Streaming of this game is brought to you on Island Sports Network, and you can get to the streaming by going to Island Sports Net. We bring local Jamaican football. You can catch us for the Red Stripe Premier League. So this Sunday, it's the Red Stripe Premier League here on Island Sports Net. We go to West Kingston. It will be Tivoli Gardens hosting Arnett Gardens in a West Kingston derby Sunday at 7 p.m. on Island Sports Network. You can catch us for $3.99. 50% of that fee goes to the club. Thank you for joining, and we see you on Sunday.
Up in the tree.